Hey everyone, so today I have a collective haul for you. I'm just going to show you some things that I picked up over the last few days, mostly over the weekend, and let's get started. These first couple of things I'm going to show you are from Prestige, and I got them at the Christmas Tree Shop, which is a chain of discount type stores, I guess you would call them. They're probably in about half the states in the United States, so you may have them, you may not, but they carry the full line of Prestige products, whereas normally if you just go to a drugstore or something like that, they don't have the full line. So there were a couple of things that I wanted to try, and one of them is My Biggest Lashes mascara. And I'm going to do a review on this, so I'm not going to tell you anything about it today, so stay tuned for that. And then I also got the Prestige Brow Perfection Ideal Match Marbleized Brow Pencil. And I got the one for, it's called Light Medium. And that's the color, and this is perfect for me. What the Revlon Color Stay Brow Enhancer that I had been using all the time was like a waxy type pencil, and it just wasn't intense enough. You would have to go over and over and over the same spot so many times to get the effect that you're looking for, and this is much faster and easier. It also has a spoolie on the other end so that you can blend out the pencil, because this is more intense, so you just need to blend it out a little bit with the spoolie, but this is terrific. I've bought and used other brow pencils before, but the trick is you've got to get exactly the right shade, and this is a really great shade for anyone who has blonde to, you could probably go as far as light brown hair with this, but I would say blonde to light brown hair would be good for this shade. So I like this very much. I'm really glad I bought it. Then I was at CVS, and Sally Hansen has a new formula of nail polish out. It's called Smooth Perfect Color Care. And I got it in the color Air, which is a pale, pale blue color. And from what I could tell, the polishes all look like they were light colors, like what you would see in spring and summer. So I was kind of surprised to see them releasing this collection right now because of the color range, but I don't know if this is limited edition or permanent. I would guess that it's most likely permanent, because it just didn't look like a limited edition collection. It looked like a new formula, and on the display it said something about 30% more oxygen gets into your system when you use this polish as opposed to something else, and I was like, what? Nail polish is bad for you if you are blocking the oxygen going through your nails? I don't know. I was a little puzzled by that part of it, but you can check it out and let me know about that aspect of it. But yeah, I haven't tried this yet, but I'll have to let you know how it is. But I really like that color. I have noticed that when you paint your nails with these light pastel shades, usually you have a problem with the formula. And so I was kind of hoping to get a pale blue that wasn't difficult to apply. And then I was at Lush, and I got something that I had, the last time I went to Lush, I didn't buy anything, I just grabbed one of the catalogs. So I was looking through the catalog one day at all the products, and I saw this and I said, okay, note to self, next time I go to Lush I'm going to pick these up. They're called Toothy tabs, and they come in all different flavors, and this flavor is called Dirty, which is kind of a stupid name, but because why would you want to put something in your mouth that was dirty? But anyway, these are supposed to be mint and citrus flavored, and they come in, I think five different flavors. And so the concept of this is it's a little tab. Well, let me show you. It's just a little cardboard box that has these little tabs in them, and you just pop one of these in your mouth and chew it a little bit, and then you wet your toothbrush and add it to this chewed tab, and it foams, and then it creates, like, not toothpaste, but it creates just a foamy substance in your mouth so that you can brush your teeth. I don't know about this. I kind of would have to try another flavor, I think, to find out for sure, but it tastes like soap. It wasn't really what I was expecting. I kind of like the way it foams up and everything, but it tastes like soap, and I suspect that there may be an ingredient in here that causes the tab to foam that is soap. It has a list of ingredients on here, but I didn't see anything that looked like, you know, a soap type ingredient, so I don't know. I would like to try another flavor before I just dismiss the product as, you know, being a problem, but if it wasn't for that, I would kind of like it, but I'll have to see. I don't know. I may try another flavor, I may not. It's about the same in terms of price as toothpaste would be, as far as like how many brushings you get out of a box of these versus like a tube of toothpaste. So, I don't know. The jury is still out on that one. And I think I might have mentioned in a previous video that I was having a problem with my lips getting dry, despite using a lot of lip balms and stuff. So it was time to step it up and get something to address this problem, because the lip balms that I was using just weren't cutting it. So I got this at CVS one day. This is Nivea A Kiss of Intense Moisture. And really all this is because I didn't read the ingredient list before I bought it. I read it after, when I was in the car putting it on. And really all this is petroleum jelly that has menthol in it, which if I had realized that, I probably wouldn't have bought it, because I have, you know, some Vaseline in the medicine cabinet that I could have used. But yeah, my lips, we weren't home, we were out somewhere, and my lips were really dry, and they were just driving me crazy, and yeah, so I just needed to get something to stop that from happening. But it does work well, but like I said, I really didn't need to get this specifically, because you could just, a jar of Vaseline would accomplish the exact same thing, because that's all it is petroleum jelly with menthol in it. And next, last but certainly not least, I got some things from Sephora. Now, I don't really shop at Sephora that much because everything in there is really expensive, but we received some gift cards in the mail from Mohegan Sun, the casino. Inside the casino is a big giant mall, and the gift card said that you could use it at any store or restaurant on the property. So of course I wanted to go to Sephora because they have one of those in that mall. And my mission in there this time was to get myself some neutral eyeshadows that I love. And mission accomplished. When the Urban Decay Naked palette came out, I had such high hopes for that, and I wanted to love it like everyone else did, but those colors do not work for me. The silver and the black in that palette is really pretty, and that looks okay on me, but all those other colors just don't look right because they're so warm toned. So I walked around Sephora. Actually, I asked one of the sales ladies to help me, and I told her that I wanted matte eyeshadows and that I wanted cool tone neutrals. And she couldn't really find me. She showed me a palette, but the whole thing wasn't cool toned. It was a mixture. And I didn't want another palette with a bunch of shadows that I couldn't use. So I ended up just looking at basically everything for eyeshadows in the store, in all the brands. And I kept walking around until I found what I wanted. And I have it on today, and I am absolutely in love with it. If you are cool toned and the Urban Decay palette does not work for you, you might want to take a look at this next time you're at Sephora. I got my first eyeshadows by Nars, and this is a duo, and it's called Bellissima. And here's what it looks like. On one side is just an off-white, which, let me swatch it for you. Yeah, it's just an off-white. Nothing really special about that. But what is special about this is the other color. I don't have anything this shade in any brands, in any eyeshadows that I have. And there's what it looks like. And this is sort of a taupey color, but I just absolutely love it. This is what I have been trying to find, something like this for the longest time, and I just never seem to come across it. I've never really been a neutrals sort of person anyway, but I am really getting into neutral eyeshadows now. And if you look at my eyeshadow, it looks totally different than like the way that I would normally do it. I just actually have started doing it this way as far as the colors that I'm using and the application, like doing the light on the eyelid and then the light again up on the highlight and then a darker color just in the crease. I used to do it more like 3 colors within the same spectrum, light, medium, and dark, that way. And I just like this so much better. I love it, love it, love it. And I also, with the same, oh, by the way, I also had a coupon from Sephora. If you spent $50, you got 15 off. So I combined that with the gift certificate, and I got the Nars Duo plus the other duo in another brand that I'm going to show you for $15. I got these two things for 15 bucks. So that was great. Now, you know how much I love the new Bare Minerals pressed eyeshadows. So I got another duo, and I haven't used this one yet, but I can just tell by looking at it that I'm going to love it. And because I've loved all their pressed shadows so far. This one is called The Perfect Storm, and it falls right into the same category of what I was just talking about. It has like, well, I would call this more of a white than an off-white on one side. That's what that looks like. And then on the other side is a, it's a taupe or a gray, or, you know, these kind of colors are always difficult to describe. This one is also a taupe, I would say, but this one leans more gray, and the Nars one leans more brown, I would say. But they're both the types of colors that I like and enjoy when it comes to neutrals. So I am looking forward to trying that one. I'll probably try that one out tomorrow. And then the last thing, my husband also got a gift certificate from the casino. So he also went to Sephora to spend his. And he got one of those Art of Shaving kits. They have like the oil and the shaving cream and the brush and all that. So he had some money left over, and it wasn't enough money to get like a cologne or anything like that. So he was standing in line at the checkout, and you know how at Sephora they have all those little bins and stuff, so he just grabbed something randomly. Excuse me. And what he got was the Clinique Dramatically Different Lotion. Now, I've never tried that before, but of course I've always been curious about it. Well, he just grabbed it and said to himself, I'll just give this to me, you know. And so the one he grabbed was for oily skin. So when we came out of the store, he's like, oh, I got this for you. And I looked at it and I'm like, I can't use that because it's for oily skin. So we went back in the store and I said, can we exchange this for the one for dry skin? And they were like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. So that's what I've got anyways. So I've used this a couple times, but I don't really know how I feel about this yet. I think I'm going to need to use it quite a bit to really form an opinion about it. But yeah, so I have that too to try out. And that's my collective haul. For products today, my sweater is from Target. My necklace is from Claire's. I don't have any other jewelry on today, just the necklace. For my makeup, I have on Dr. Jart Water Fuse Beauty Balm, the Essence Forget It Concealer Palette, MAC Studio Fix Powder, MAC Bite of an Apple Blush, and this was from the Venomous Villains collection, Urban Decay Primer Potion, the Nars Duo Eyeshadow in Bellissima, MAC Technical Eyeliner in Earthline, MAC Zoom Lash Mascara. On my lips today is Revlon Colorburst Lip Butter Lipstick in Candy Apple. And on my nails is OPI Big Apple Red Nail Polish. And that is it, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.